Hi everyone, welcome back. For today's mani, we're going to do some nail art and use some stamping plates from Maniology. We're going to create a spooky ghost mani, but before we get into that stamping plate and the nail art, I'm going to apply Ghoulishly, which is a really pretty, vibrant, spooky yellow from Sandara Nails. I'm doing 2 coats, so I went ahead and cured for 30 seconds, and now I'm doing that second coat. Also, this yellow glows in the dark and the glow is unreal, and I love this yellow. I feel like it's perfect for Halloween. So you can see here it's just very bright and just like that spooky yellow. And then we needed an accent nail here of some sparkles. So we're using this really pretty, it's a holographic disco gel polish. Now everything we're using today is HEMA free. The stuff from Sandara is HEMA 21 free. And you can just see here that beautiful sparkle, it's everything. I like this purple, it's not too dark. It's like the perfect tone that I was going for. All right, so I cured that for 30 seconds and you can see that gorgeous sparkle. Now we are using these soft gel tips. They are amazing. They're pre-etched, they're pre-buffed. They are fantastic, and they are in the shape short coffin. And then we are going to be using this stamping plate today. We're going to focus more on some ghost over there. I just thought a ghost mani would be super fun. So here's the mani before we go ahead and add any nail art. And we're going to go ahead, and I didn't know what colors to use for the stamping polish, so we picked this really pretty pink color. So I placed a little bit on that palette there, and then I'm going to go ahead and scrape it off, and then I'm going to work quickly because this polish does dry really fast. So I'm focusing on the ghost there at the tip, and then I added a few more on the top there just to tie everything together. Now if you don't get it right that first image, you can always wipe off with nail polish remover and go back in, but this is how it turned out with that first stamp. I love it so much. I think it's so cute. There's just something about the ghosts and then how it says boo. I don't use stamping plates too often, but they're really fun and just another way to add some nail art. And then I'm sealing it in with a layer of gel top coat, and I cured for 60 seconds and it did not smear or anything like that. Now this thing is the best invention ever. It's a little cotton ball grabber that you can put some acetone on that cotton ball and then clean that plate. So we're going to go ahead and do another one now. I'm going to use the same color, and I ended up using the same color stamping polish for the entire mani, and then I did ghost for the entire mani as well. I just like completely fell in love with these little ghosts, especially because it's reminding me of like that viral blanket that everyone's after from TJ Maxx and Home Goods with like the pink ghosts. So I was like, this is really appropriate, and I just thought it was super cute. All right, so I focused on that tip area first, then I went back in, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of the ghost. I find that separating the stamping is a little bit easier for me because then I can really see where it's going, and then I have like more control, but that's just what works best for me. All right, so I finished the rest of the stamping off camera, and now we're gonna do some Halloween spooky like slime drip on some of the nails here. So I'm using the same 2 color gel polishes that we used in the beginning. Now I'm going to go ahead and place a couple dots here on this accent nail first, and then I'm going to work my way up to create that slime effect. Now I find that working with a dotting tool instead of like nail art brushes works best for me because I feel like I can get more of like a slime effect and it's not like so precise. So I just find that it's easier for me to use a dotting tool. So if you have a dotting tool, definitely try this because it's a really easy way to implement like some slime or drippage on your mani, especially for the fun spooky season. So I'm just taking my time, and eventually I am going to connect those dots, but right now I'm just taking my time and making sure I'm getting like the perfect slime effect. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because it is slime, and when things are dripping, you want it to have like that messy, irregular effect to it. So just overall super fun and a really simple way to kind of create some fun Halloween manis with this effect. And also that yellow that we're using, Ghoulishly, is going to glow in the dark, so that's going to look really fun. After it glows, you're going to be able to see like that Halloween drip, so just super fun. So I'm just taking my time, and you can flash cure as you go, but I did everything in one step, and then I just wanted to place a little drips on the bottom there, and that's all the nail art I'm going to do on this nail. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and add some of that glitter drip on the thumbnail here just to kind of tie it in all together. There's just something about these colors here with like the pink, the yellow, and then the sparkly purple. It's just really pretty. It's a different take on Halloween, and I really like how it turned out. But again, you're just going to go ahead and move around that gel polish and just create kind of like little drip areas. And again, it does not need to be perfect. You want it to have like this messy, irregular look. I just feel like that's what works best to get like a more of like a slime effect. Now, if you were doing like a blood drip, or if you didn't want it to look more like slime, you could use a nail brush. That's going to give you some like more like finer lines, and you can get definitely more detailed with that. But this one with the glitter is very opaque, so I was worried that I wasn't going to pick up enough glitter. But with this gel polish, I was able to pick up the right amount of glitter, and you can see there that that slime section was super full coverage. Now to seal everything in, I'm just going to do a layer of gel top coat and cure for 60 seconds, and then I'm going to finish the rest of the gel top coat off camera. But here's the finished mani. It's super simple, but yet it's really fun because you have like these really fun ghosts. And overall, I just really liked how this turned out. And I really don't use stamping plates on my channel, so it was super fun to change it up and to share some different options for you for Halloween. Stay tuned. We will be playing with some more stamping plates here on my channel. Again, we are on day 26 of the 31 Days of Halloween series, so that image that randomly popped up in today's video, or that is going to be popping up, that is the image that you need for today's Google entry form to enter into that giveaway. Alright, so everything that we use in today's mani can be found in that description box below. I hope you enjoyed this super easy, spooky Halloween mani, and I'll see you all in the next one.